Hallo zusammen. Labyrinthkrieger ist jetzt online. Und zwar... Onmyou-Kammer. Die Monster, die darin gefangen sind, sind außerordentlich wild und blutgierig. Dieses Event ist ab Abenteuerstufe 30 und man muss einen gewissen Story-Progress haben, um das hier freizuschalten. Wir werden mal da hingehen. Oh. Gehen wir mal zum Auftrag. Eine knifflige Situation. Nein, die Log, du kommst jetzt mit. Heute ist Fish-Time. Ich habe festgestellt, ich hatte immer Berserker, Gladiator-Set auf die Log 4er-Set. Und ich habe einfach ihm Gladiator gegeben, weil ich nichts anderes hatte. Und das einfach so gelassen. Und dann immer ein bisschen ersetzt, weil die relativ häufig droppen. Aber es ist mir aufgefallen, dass dieses Set Standardangriffe verbessert. 35% im 4er-Set. Und das bringt ihm nicht so viel, weil er ziemlich viel Elementarfähigkeit benutzt. Und seine Ulti ist dauernd auf Cooldown. Deswegen dachte ich, ich gebe ihm lieber Pyro-Hexe. Jetzt hat er ein bisschen weniger starke Artefakte, weil ich kein Geld mehr habe. Aber, ja, lass uns mal erst trotzdem noch hier um Leuten ins Gesicht zu hauen mit dem schönen, wunderschönen Fisch, über den ich sehr glücklich bin. Genau, reden wir mit Catherine und schauen mal, was es damit auf sich hat.
Hello, traveler. I'll get straight to the point. The client is a distinctive musician from Liyue.
Ein Musiker.
She's in possession of a temporary travel permit that's about to expire, and is looking for someone familiar with the process to help her renew it and avoid deportation.
But doesn't everyone love rock and roll? We should probably get over there before she gets arrested for public disorder.
Eine knifflige Situation. Es ist ganz cool, dass Xinyan jetzt einen Auftritt hat, weil sie in keiner Story-Quest vertreten ist im Grunde.
Ha! Paimon's intuition prevails again!
Gerade war es noch, ich erinnere mich nicht.
Huh? Well, I'll be! Paimon, traveler, what are you two doing here? I never thought I'd run into familiar faces so far from home. Well, if you're here for a performance, I'm afraid I gotta disappoint you. I heard that getting stage time means your music might start to be heard far and wide.
Ach, so gut, sie zu sehen.
Wow! You'd be famous overnight if you were up there.
You think so? Oh, me too. I want as many folks as possible to hear my music. That's why I'm so set on attending the festival. This year's Iridescence tour is being held here, in Inazuma. I've been honing a bunch of new songs since I signed up. I even asked Beto to ferry me out here ahead of time to scout the place out and make sure everything goes perfect. Xiangling made me up a special packed lunch to wish me well. But the organizers... they ran into trouble out on the ocean. They can't make it. They even got fishing boats to send a message to Inazuma so the authorities could start spreading the word. The Iridescence tour is cancelled.
Ah, okay, die Tour ist gecancelt worden, auf dem sie auftreten wollte.
How can they just cancel it like that? I come here to perform, and they tell me this after I arrive? Now there's no way of getting the travel permit that the organizers arranged for me. You've been in Inazuma for a while now. You must know how to get things done around here, right?
Natürlich, so wie seine Hand aufs Herz legt. Keine Sorge.
Now we're talking. If you can get my permit straightened out, I'll write you a killer tune as a token of my heartfelt gratitude.
Schreibt mir ein Lied über Verlängerung ihres Visums? Ja, verhandeln wir. Vielleicht sehen wir Sarah, das wäre cool. Yatta? Bitte.
You again? I thought I told you, we're busy already. You'll have to wait.
Immer noch?
Sorry, fellas. Perhaps my agent here can explain.
Sarah.
Madame Kujo Sara? Oh, you must be the traveler.
Traveler.
Is this outsider girl a friend of yours?
Girl.
Isn't this young lady still in the queue? Isn't because she came later than anyone else? It's because there's no one free to take care of smaller issues like travel permits.
Issues? Verstehe. Vielleicht wegen der Umwürfung, wie heißt es? Der Umwurf in der Tenryou-Verwaltung. Und die sind beschäftigt, in ihren eigenen Reihen auszusortieren.
What is this something big?
Oder was anderes.
I can't tell you anymore. Madame Kujo-Sara is in the courtyard. Ask her yourself if you want to understand the situation.
Ja, bitte. Scheint, als wäre das die einzige Möglichkeit. Wir reden mit
So they
Sarah.
really are busy. Why do these samurai look so serious? Like they're about to go to battle.
Okay. Oh.
Formations! Follow the vanguard and assemble outside the city.
Sorry für die Störung. Wir kommen jetzt einfach mal VIP-mäßig vorne hin.
Traveler. And who else do we have here?
Wir wollten nicht stören.
No harm done. What brings you to the Tenryou Commission headquarters all of a sudden? Is there trouble afoot? Because if there's anything I can help with, don't hesitate to ask.
Finally, someone who can call the shots.
The Tenryou Commission is experiencing a large turnover of
What's
personnel
this?
in very difficult circumstances. We really are short on people. I apologize for not having tended to your friend's request on time.
It's rare to see you guys struggling like this. What is it this time? Oh, yeah! We're just casually asking.
No one's to blame here. Seems I just arrived at a bad time.
Ja, also Sarah, die sagen das hier nicht in der Quest, in dem Fall, dass man die andere Quests nicht gespielt hat. Zum Beispiel die Quest mit der Raiden Shogun.
In return, maybe you could help Xinyan
Genau.
extend her
Helf
travel
uns
permit.
und wir helfen dir.
We really could use the extra help, especially from capable individuals like yourselves. All right, here's the situation. Recently, a nameless domain has appeared in the Araumi region. Monsters with incredible strength have been pouring into the area.
Well, if you need folks who can fight, I'll wager we can certainly be of assistance. Ain't that right, Traveler?
Yes, unsere Stärke ist garantiert.
Yeah, we do you a favor and you do us a favor. Got it?
Jeez, are you really giving orders to a general, Paimon?
Paimon
It's
ist immer
fine.
direkt.
I'm indebted to you. This really is the best solution at the moment. If it were anyone else, I'd have to refuse. But even the almighty Shogun has recognized your abilities, Traveler. I'm happy to assign this task to you.
Ja, wie stolz er da steht.
Oh, say now. Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself in Inazuma. Oh, I'm getting to. Xiangling and the other folks are always saying you're destined for big things. Madame Kujo-Sara, where should we
Madame.
go next?
I'll take you over to the location now. I should warn you that I haven't been there myself yet, so I'm not sure how dangerous things could get. As a precaution, please bring sufficient combat equipment and supplies with you.
Was sie
Why don't we
bezahlt?
just split it between us? It should cover equipment and supplies, no trouble.
You are a woman of method and integrity, I see.
Oh, Komplimente.
No, don't mention it. But don't go forgetting about my permit now.
I will see to it personally. You have nothing to worry about.
Fantastic. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am.
So it's agreed? All right, let's take care of this domain.
Sounds like a plan. Let's hit the road.
We were ambushed by monsters at the entrance as soon as we started to investigate. We were able to push most of them back into the domain, but some of them escaped to the southeast. Many of our troops were injured, so I decided to tend to them before issuing the order to pursue.
I'm sure you don't need reminding, but be careful.
Wow, wir sind Experten, mach dir keine Sorgen. Aber, die Stimme von Kujo-Sara, oh, ich mag die
Don't
echt
worry
gern.
about a thing. We got this.
One more thing. Monsters often try to sneak out from the domain. Keep a close watch on the entrance, and don't let any of them pass, or else...
Watanabe, trust in my judgment.
Yes, ma'am.
And off she goes.
Wow, she ain't playing, huh?
Ja, die verstehen sich.
Well, she is leading an army after all. Okay, let's get over to the entrance.
Okay, bewachen wir das Tor und sehen, was rauskommt. Ich habe keinen...
Those samurai look like they could use some help.
Was ist das denn? Oh! So ein Tor.
Look! Monsters! Let's take them out!
Villagers.
Time for retribution!
Friss meinen Fisch.
Huh? There's something on the ground.
Wo?
It's just a piece of paper. It looks like a little paper figure. Is it a talisman?
A paper figure, huh? Reminds me of the shikigami they talk about in the legends.
Shikigami sind gefaltete Papier.
Yeah,
Dings,
I
Püppchen.
spent a lot of time looking into legends from all over Tibet. Well, they give me inspiration for my lyrics. Some of them can banish evil, repel monsters, or even protect your home.
Sounds a bit like all that sigil and adepti art stuff they have over in Liyue.
Klingt stärker als Paimon. Nee, wir sagen klingt stärker als die meisten Wildschweine.
What? Paimon is a professional Tibet travel guide and your best friend! Let's see your fighting origami do that!
Entschuldige.
Look! The shikigami, it's moving!
Hey there, little paper guy. Can you hear us? Can you talk?
Alles klar.
Where am I? Did I faint? Oh no. Wait. Did you see the monsters that escaped from here? Where did they go?
Well, there were monsters around here, all right. But we took care of all of them.
Thank you. And thank goodness they didn't manage to escape. I'd never forgive myself if someone got hurt.
Are you a shikigami? Those monsters, you didn't let them out, right?
To my knowledge, shikigami are all about defeating monsters. So what's your story?
My name is Shiki Taisho. I'm
Okay.
sorry you have to see me like this on our first meeting.
Oh, seine Augen sind süß.
This domain is called the Mystic Onmyou Chamber. I'm the overseer in charge here.
Oh,
The Mystic Onmyou Chamber has been in an extended slumber, just as I have. It seems like I may have suffered some memory loss in the process. All I remember is waking up to a living nightmare. My sincere apologies.
kann
I
sich nicht
am a
erinnern.
Shikigami, but all I know is that I'm the overseer responsible for this domain. I can't remember who my master is, or why I was created in the first place. I'm a failure.
Whoa.
You mean you don't even know if you're one of the good guys? Aw. Hey, don't worry. Paimon heard that those with memory loss sometimes start to remember things when they return to a familiar place. Why don't you try going back into the domain?
I was just about to try that. I still have many unanswered questions.
You were probably stationed here to guard the entrance.
Ich denke auch.
Once your memory's back, you might be able to control the domain again and stop any more monsters from escaping.
Traveler, can I
Traveler?
borrow you for a second?
Was los?
This Shiki Taisho has only just woken up and it's lost part of its memory. Do you trust it?
Ich denke schon.
Well, if it really is a guardian of the domain, then we're in good company. But if it's not...
Hm.
Exactly. We shouldn't make any foregone conclusions, but we still gotta be careful. Besides, We still don't know who built this domain or why there are so many monsters inside. We need to get more of an understanding. Paimon, on the other hand, seems to trust it quite a bit. I guess she's still a child at heart.
Ja, sie hat eine Vorliebe.
Hold on there, Paimon. Let's get a grasp of the situation before we get too hasty.
I understand.
Why don't you let me test your sincerity?
Sincerity? Ooh, sounds like something interesting is about to happen.
You may not believe it, but music lovers like myself are able to use a special kind of language that isn't used by ordinary folks. This language can be transmitted to others in the form of music itself.
Ooh,
It's an honest language that touches the true depths of the heart. I'll be using this language to perform a test to see if our friend Shiki Taisho here is truly trustworthy.
Aha. Meint sie Rock'n'Roll?
Music?
Ich wusste es. Oh. Die Gitarre-Skills.
The language I spoke was hidden in the music. You won't notice it, but it'll find its way into your heart and expand your mind. Every soul reacts differently to this kind of language. Just tell me how it made you feel, and I'll tell you the color of your soul.
Okay.
what?
A kind heart? A heart forced into evil deeds? A heart closed off from having grown used to misfortune? All of them come in different colors. So, Shiki Taisho, tell me, what did my music make you feel?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand. I've never heard music like this before. I didn't know where my destination was. But it felt like someone was waiting there for me.
Sehr akribisch.
Wow. That's a lot of feels for a piece of paper. Maybe Paimon failed the test. All Paimon could think of was a bunch of people eating grilled fish.
Grilled fish. I think I saw something similar to that. I was grilling fish with people whose faces I couldn't make out.
Was geht hier
There
vor
was
sich?
a fire at the end of the mist. People were sitting around with freshly caught fish on bamboo skewers. I'd transformed into an actual person. I was having dinner with them. And yet, I had the feeling that I'd be leaving and continuing on my way again once the sun rose.
An endless journey. And there wasn't any fighting. Mighty interesting. So my melody didn't conjure up any thoughts of fighting for you? I'll wager you're a like-minded being. Based on your answer, I'm willing to trust you.
Really? I was just trying to describe how I felt. I didn't think you'd be able to trust me so quickly.
That's because this is all still mysterious to you. I have no doubt about the language of music. It tells me who I can trust. Music ain't bound to anything. It's free in the truest sense of the word. Shiki Taisho, to me, out of all the things you could have thought of, the images you landed on make me feel like we were supposed to run into you. Trusting you is an extension of my belief in my musical intuition. Not to strum my own chord or anything.
Ich vertraue ihrem
No
Urteil.
kidding?
Sie ist nicht ganz so doof.
I'm lucky to have friends with such great taste in music.
Danke.
I will never forget the kindness you've all shown me. I'm certain I can be of help to you. If only I can regain my memories.
Also unsere Mission ist, seine Erinnerung zu erlangen,
enough
oder?
of that. We're not helping you because we need something from you. Traveler, we better get combat ready. Let's see what this here domain has to offer. Maybe we can take care of everything before Madame Kujo Sara gets back.
For adventurers at our level, there isn't a domain out there that we can't handle.
Ganz schön confident. Ist auf jeden Fall schön, dass Xinyan so viel, wow. 1, 2, 3. Okay, es fängt bei 85 an. Es wird wahrscheinlich nicht so schwer sein für mich. Aber ist das schon krass? Frag mich, wie lange die dauern. Unheilvolles Gehöft. Ein Gebiet, das in einen geheimnisvollen Nebel gehüllt und mit tödlichen Monstern und Fallen übersät ist. Fallen auch? Tapfere und erfahrene Krieger können diese Sphäre betreten. Gehe zur Prüfung. Gegnerische Aufstellung. Nur ein Mob. Oh, es gibt Ebenen? Aha. Wir machen auf jeden Fall, ich bin verwirrt. Was ist hier los? Wirbelsturmgeist. Sachen anziehen ist immer gut. Was haben wir hier? Das ist Notfall trinken. Ich weiß nie, was passiert. Wir nehmen einfach diese zwei. Das ist sehr interessant und sehr umfangreich. Das ist schon zu... Probieren jetzt einfach, was los ist. Wird es zufallsgeneriert? Wegen der Ladezeit oder haben wir einfach den Ladebildschirm schön gemacht? Sehr gespannt bin ich.
Strange. The mystic Onmyou chamber doesn't look special in any way.
True, but I can sense my power regenerating.
Wait, look over there. Is there someone here already?
Someone inside the domain? I can't believe it. Who would choose to enter a domain like this one?
Oi, oi, oi. Silhouette? Die Silhouette kommt mir bekannt vor.
Oh, I was wondering who it could be, but it seems you.
Mr. Worldwide.
I heard your footsteps and thought, who in Tevat would set foot in such a dangerous domain?
It's you!
Then I heard your voice and, well, it all made sense. It's been a long time, traveler. You're getting bolder.
Child! What are you doing
Child!
here? The domain. Wait! Are you responsible for all this?
Ich glaube nicht. Ich glaube, er will sich einfach nur prügeln.
Child. He's on the tall side, isn't he?
Du kannst ihn auch, Tartaglia, nein.
Hello, miss. Tartaglia will do just fine. I'm...
Paimon will tell you who he is. He's someone who shows up before bad things happen.
Hey now, all this time apart and this is the greeting I get?
You know what Paimon's talking about.
Paimon. Cool, guckt nur ihr Gesicht an. Das ist richtig feierlich.
Wait. Xinyan doesn't know what Paimon's talking about. And knowing Xinyan, if she found out about Child's actions in Liyue... Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Interesting attire, but I think she's a Liyue girl. Now then, perhaps I should just be upfront.
Aha. Er hat gesagt, maybe I should just be upfront. Das heißt, sowas wie, vielleicht sollte ich einfach direkt sein.
How about this?
Actually, I want to start by...
This is an adventurer. We befriended in Mondstadt. Child is just a nickname we gave him.
Paimons verzweifelter Gesichtsausdruck und Childs so perplexer Gesichtsausdruck.
Huh?
Tartaglia here is always messing stuff up. Even when the dangers are obvious, he just recklessly charges in. Something an adventurer should never do. So I get a little annoyed with him
Das
sometimes.
Gesicht von Ether ist einfach nur... Es ist wieder verzweifelt.
Yes.
Ja, ja.
I couldn't have put it better myself. I too am an adventurer, and I've caused my fair share of trouble for Paimon and the traveler here, for which I'm unfathomably sorry.
Unfathomably sorry? Aha, der macht einfach mit.
Oh, so you're a Mondstadter. Pleasure to meet you. I'm from Liyue myself. The name's Xinyan, and the name of the game is rock and roll.
The pleasure's all mine. So, are you here to explore the domain too?
That's right. We're trying to find out why the monsters here are so active. According to Shiki Taisho here, this domain is known as the Mystic Onmyou Chamber.
There are lots of dangerous monsters inside that were created using Onmyou.
A domain that lets its monsters escape into the outside world. What forces are at play here? As for me, I stumbled in almost by accident. But now I'm curious about this mystery. We adventurers don't rest until the truth comes to light. It's in our nature. So, do you mind if I join you guys? I can offer my aid in return.
Das ist so eine merkwürdige Gruppe, die sich gar nicht kennen, sich gegenseitig anlügen, Wasser, Feuer und ich
If
bin
you
so
haven't
dazwischen.
heard, I'm pretty handy in a fight.
Traveler, what do you think?
Hab ich auch
You're not
eine...
going to reject me, are you? Oh, don't be so cruel, traveler. You know how strong I am.
Yes, let's go together.
Now we're talking.
Another addition to the Shiki Taisho memory hunting crew. There's strength in numbers.
I'm assuming Shiki Taisho is the little paper fellow here, right? A simple yet captivating design. And look at the little face! I bet my brother would love one.
Is he complimenting me?
Yeah, take it as a compliment.
All right. Why don't I bring our new companion up to speed?
You said that you're the overseer here, but I didn't see you when I entered. That must mean you were already unconscious by the time I arrived, correct?
I believe so.
Well, brother, maybe if you'd have slowed down a little bit, you would have noticed.
Brother. That's a very intimate way of addressing someone. I like it. You remind me of my little sister.
Okay, sie bandeln an, aber der Childe ist sehr verdächtig, dass da zuerst war.
So, according to the information we have, it's very possible that Shiki Taisho is the guardian of this domain. I'm sure we'll find out the truth of that soon enough. Shiki Taisho also says that its power has been regenerating ever since it set foot here.
Now that I've been here a little while, I have a vague sense that I should be able to control certain parts of this domain. Overseers are supposed to have that ability.
Ich sehe überall Shiny in dem Hintergrund.
I've taken care of the monsters in this room. They all turned into tattered paper charms when I defeated them. That was some exhilarating combat. But I'm afraid I can't seem to find a way to progress further. Shiki Taisho, as our resident overseer, do you have any tricks up your sleeve?
Allow me to give it a try.
Ich kann Backflip.
What in tarnation? The door opened!
Anyone else getting the creeps here?
It's the scent of monsters, the aroma of battle. The monsters here are strong. Fierce fighting awaits us. But I wouldn't have it any other way. You guys should learn to see the fun side of combat.
Oh, ich kenne das.
I don't care how strong they are. They'll be ashes when I'm finished with them.
Oh, wir haben ein Vaporasieren-Team.
Especially Paimon.
Keine Sorge, Paimon. Bleib einfach hinter uns.
I hear something. An echo. This place. Yes, this used to be my dominion. I should be able to do more than just open doors and activate mechanisms here. Fight. I should know how to fight. Everyone, I've just remembered some combat techniques. Please, allow me to assist you in battle with Shikifuda and Onmyou.
Ich finde das so süß, wenn er sein Köpfchen nickt. Und es ist wunderbar, dass auch unsere lieben Neben-Side-Charaktere, weil unsere Charaktere miteinander interagieren. Das ist seit dem letzten Event ein bisschen verstärkter so und ich hoffe, das geht auch so weiter. Weil dieser Aspekt ist immer sehr unterhaltsam. Weil die sich meistens gar nicht kennen und sowas und wenn sich die Leute dann so treffen und interagieren, das ist irgendwie schön. Okay, Talisman habe ich verstanden, das sind verschiedene Sachen. Ich habe es mir so grob durchgelesen. Verschiedene Effekte, die man benutzen kann im Kampf. Alles klar, und da kriegen wir Talismane. In jedem Raum, jeder Prüfung gibt es eine zugehörige Maschine. Das Aktivieren einer Heilmaschine ermöglicht es dir, Mitglieder der Kampf- und Unterstützungstruppen zu heilen, ohnmächtige Figuren in deinen Truppen wieder zu beleben oder die Truppeneinstellung zu ändern. In jedem Raum jeder Prüfung gibt es eine zugehörige Maschine. Aktiviere eine Talisman-Maschine, um Talismane zu erhalten. Und Prüfungen enthalten versteckte Fallen. Falls du aus Versehen eine solche Falle triffst, kann sie entweder eine Explosion auslösen oder du wirst von einer negativen Auswirkung eines Fluchsiegels heimgesucht. Klicke auf die Minikarte, um die Details dieser aktuellen Prüfungsgebiets zu überprüfen und festzustellen, welche Umgebung du erkundet hast und welche darum liegen. Interessant. Dieses Bild habe ich schon öfters gesehen. Ich frage mich, was das ist. Ist das? Sehr auffälliges Design. Wenn jemand weiß, was das ist, sagt es mir bitte. Das sieht sehr umfangreich aus. Das ist für ein Event ein bisschen umfangreich. Ich hoffe, die behalten das in der Zukunft oder bauen das irgendwie nach, weil das ist doch schade. Mhm. Ah, ich habe 3 von 3. Okay, let's go.
Ring cutter. Are you? No, my sword.
Turn! Bring refuge! Allow me! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Ich habe die Karte aufgedeckt. Ich bin so verwirrt. Man kann leider die Karte nicht bewegen. Gehen wir aber weiter.
Body and mind.
Oh, wir kriegen hier Loot. Das ist wie ein Dungeon Crawl. Dass man einfach...
There are 4 great spirits and 3 spokes in the Mitsudomoe. This domain is a magnificent work of Onmyou. Over 1,000 types of shikifuda were once placed here, 9 of which are recognized as high magic. Onmyou can expel evil and repel monsters. When used wisely, it can be of great help to martial artists. The secrets therein are all hidden within these shikifuda.
Mhm, da war eine Falle. Oh! Ich habe irgendwas gefunden. 30. Ah, hier können wir unsere Truppenmitglieder eintauschen mit denen, die wir im Ersatz haben. Okay, alles klar, ich verstehe das. Es ist sowas wie eine Ersatzbank und man kann die dann auswechseln bei diesen grünen Dingens. Macht fast gar nichts hier, außer ein bisschen Loot. Oh. Oh, okay. Experimentiert MiHoYo mit Domains. Das ist nicht eine Sache, die sie relativ vernachlässigt haben. Am Anfang gab es ja noch relativ
Time to
unterschiedliche.
act. Body and mind. Time to act.
Machen wir es mal normal.
Forth, my blade, from whence you came!
Hold the line!
No, my sword. Ring cutter.
You're toast!
Ging schnell. Mhm, das ist das Ziel. Schauen wir uns noch so gut wie möglich um. Ich blicke das alles noch nicht so richtig, aber...
But why did people want to do battle in this domain? On the way here, I noticed many damaged shikifuda and all kinds of weapons, as well as the scent of grilled fish. Who was it that left all this behind?
No, my sword!
Wir sind Level 90. Das sind stärkere Gegner.
Let me read your verse.
Allow me!
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Billowing surge! Let's move out. Eat this!
One with my blade!
Rain cutter! Rain outline!
Submit for judgment!
Covenant of the deep! Rest and rebuild!
Huh? Witness the power!
Ja, durch verdammten Schockwellen.
This body.
Angriffsgeschwindigkeit.
Brace you!
Ups. Oh, geht die länger als ich dachte. Pyroschaden erhöhen. Kann ja definitiv auch ohne Heiler rein. So relativ viele Heilpumpen. Oh. Oh, die Bilder sind cool. Okay.
Swift and merciful.
Rest and rebuild!
Rain cutter.
Submit for judgment!
Boba, get them! Turret, bring refuge! Hold the line! You're toast! At the fry pan, into the fire!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my soul.
Nice and spicy!
Ne, das sind immer die schwereren. Wir wollen ja eine Challenge.
Spirit Blade!
Eat this!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Know my.
Covenant of the deep! Rest and rebuild!
A touch of frost! Submit for judgment!
Boba, get them!
Time to act.
Allow me! Yeah!
Also man kriegt ziemlich viele Boni und ich muss nicht einmal so ein Dings einsetzen. Ich versuche mal so ein Talisman, so ein aktives Ding einzusetzen, wovon man nur eine begrenzte Anzahl hat. Stoinks.
Let's move out.
Apfel. Man kann theoretisch auch einfach überspringen.
Let's move out.
Und auch wenn ich glaube, dass es zu viele Karten sind und das wieder für Verwirrung sorgt. Ist die Gacha einfach. Erhöht den von Pulverfässern verursachten Schaden um 2000%. Dann kann man sich selbst in die Luft sprengen. Elektroschaden, obwohl ich keine Elektrocharaktere habe. Hier lang. Ich möchte nicht irgendwas um 2000% erhöhen. Pulverfassschaden. Für Fernkämpfer ist das gut.
Booba, get them! You're toast!
No, my sword! Rain cutter! Rain up!
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Allow me! Torrent, bring refuge!
Ich glaube, das sind random kreiert. Bin mir nicht ganz sicher. Bestimmte Sachen wiederholen sich halt einfach. Okay. Wow, wow, okay, die macht das.
Rain outlines your fate.
Billowing surge! Rust and rebuild!
No, my... Not good. Let me weave you a burst.
Forth, my blade! Submit for judgment!
Booba, get them!
Spirit Blade! Attack! One with my blade!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Covenant of the Deep! Hold the line!
No. Uiuiui. Die waren schon heftig. Aber mit Kokumi bin ich irgendwie unbesiegbar.
Not bad. That was some perilous action. I've experienced close calls like that before.
No surprise to see Childe enjoying himself.
Of course, I relish this kind of endless fighting. Putting your life on the line, giving your all, and leaving nothing on the battlefield.
I guess bringing Childe along does have its advantages.
Hey, watch your step! What is that? This paper cutout looks just like Shikitasho.
Oh.
I know what this is. It's a replica of me. A mass-produced Shikigami based on my design. It has my power.
Okay, also
and
wir müssen...
possibly a portion of my memories. I should fuse with it.
Ja, fuse mal.
How was it? What'd you see?
Harunosuke.
Harunosuke?
My master, Kamuna Harunosuke. He was the first Onmyoji of Inazuma and a master of charm magic. He created me and this domain and lived here in seclusion for a very long time.
Huh. So it was your master that created this place.
But what was his reason behind creating you in the domain?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure of that myself just yet.
Für mich klingt das eher wie so ein Trainingsort.
Perhaps he was passionate about Onmyodo?
Perhaps that was the case with Kamuna Harunosuke. Onmyou may have been everything to him, so he created a domain to train in. But he couldn't foresee that something would go wrong with the domain, that he would lose control of the Onmyou, and that his Shikigami would turn into monsters.
What? Shikigami can turn into monsters?
That's not possible, right?
I'm just shooting in the dark here. If the monsters weren't originating from the Shikigami or paper charms, where were they coming from? The Inazuman authorities must have caught wind of this place and sent people here to seal it off.
There is one thing I'm certain of. With his ability, there's no way Kamuna would have made an error like this with his Onmyou.
Kamuna Harunosuke is evil, and created this domain to enhance his Onmyou. What if he succeeded in creating monsters that could become weapons? That would make him a problem, and you would be his accomplice.
Evil? Accomplice?
Easy, Red. Isn't it a little early to be jumping to... Shiki Taisho passed my test and earned my trust. I don't like the way you're talking.
Hey, I'm merely making inferences based on Shiki Taisho's memories. I'm not trying to cast doubt on him, and it's true that we don't have any decisive evidence. But we do need to understand the situation here. Besides, is being used as a weapon really that bad?
Es ist kein Zufall, dass hier ist.
Alright. The next room should be through that door.
Sucht doch noch irgendwas.
Let's see if we can find more of Shiki Taisho's replicas and help him restore his memories.
Okay.
Who knows? We may even find Kamuna Harunosuke himself somewhere further in. I wonder how strong of a fighter he is. I'd like to go a few rounds with him.
Let's keep moving forward.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Where's Shiki Taisho and Red? Oh, are they still in the domain? Oh, no. We can't get back in. It's stopping outsiders from entering.
What's that rumbling? Can you feel it? Maybe some kind of mechanism is activated inside.
Oh, this ain't good. We can't make any hasty decisions. Hey.
Oh. Ich glaube, wir sollten ihr berichten, was passiert ist. Ja, anders wäre es schwierig, wenn Tatagle da wäre.
Not soon enough. We spent a long time chasing those monsters down. They were cunning and surprisingly good at evading us. How are things looking here?
Actually...
No other monsters have emerged since we defeated the ones at the entrance. However, strange noises keep coming from inside the domain. Something big must be happening, but we reckon it might be too dangerous to enter. We're waiting for the noises to stop before going in to investigate.
Ah, sie sagt, dass sie gar nicht drin war.
I can sense a power is resisting us. We've already expended a lot of strength intercepting those monsters. Investigating the truth of this domain would be difficult. We need to be fully prepared.
Ma'am, it's not looking good for the wounded soldiers, but we came across a few scattered monsters on the way back. If I may be so bold, we need you to bring up the rear and escort the wounded back to the city.
Keine Sorge.
I suppose it can't be helped. I'll send the wounded back to Inazuma City and dispatch an elite force here. You've already been a great help. Please, return to the city with us.
Well, that's mighty kind, Madam Cujo, but we're not out of strength yet. In fact, we've plenty to go around. We can keep taking care of things here.
We at the Tenryou Commission will forever remember your contributions to our cause. I'll be sure to reward each and every one of you properly once this is all over.
Oh, danke, danke.
For now, I leave this domain in your hands. Please, keep a careful watch. Watanabe will be stationed in the area. Be sure to alert him if anything unexpected happens.
Xinyan, did you leave out the part about us entering the domain on purpose?
Ja.
Don't think Paimon didn't notice.
You got me. Well, I bet you were fixing to do the same, huh? There's still a lot we don't know about the domain. If we get the authorities involved,
we might end up with more problems than we started with. Now, let me be clear. I ain't biased in favor of Shiki Taisho. It's just those memories are really important to him. Before we find out the truth about his origin, we shouldn't go making assumptions.
Ja, wie Childe es vermutet hat.
Yeah, and it's a terrible feeling to be misunderstood. I would know. Sometimes people are too ready to judge a book by its cover and don't have the patience to read the pages. I made a friend of Shiki Taisho as soon as he heard the language I was speaking. I need to find my own way of helping him. That's right. We're gonna have to prove Shiki Taisho's innocence before she returns. I need to ask a favor. Can you guys keep the Tenryou Commission's campaign against the domain a secret from Shiki Taisho?
You're really considerate, Xinyan. You really care about Shiki Taisho's memory loss.
Could I call myself a friend if I didn't? Huh? There's that noise again.
Wait! Paimon wants to take a look too.
Komm, Paimon. Oh, auf eine Nummer sicher zu gehen,
We should tell him?
besprechen wir erstmal mit Paimon etwas. Und wir wissen nicht genau was. Das heißt, man lässt uns wieder im Dunkeln.
Then again, if he turns on us when we lay it all out there, Paimon will have your back.
Okay.
There's no way we're losing to a tiny paper cutout. Not on Paimon's watch.
Traveler, come quick!
I failed again.
Shiki Taisho.
I'm fine. I had to use up some of my power just now to counter the resistance from within the domain. The door just now must have actually been a disguised mechanism. As soon as anyone touches it, all the rooms inside the Onmyou chamber are rearranged.
Neue Ordnung.
It seems that no one can enter during the transition. It's all my fault. If only I could exert real control over the domain.
By the way, where's Childe?
I couldn't say. But that man possesses an incredible aura. He's unlike any ordinary person. He enjoys fighting and knows no fear of it. Maybe someone like that really can succeed in conquering this domain.
He's a troublemaker, but he could be in serious danger right now. We can't let him perish in there. He's the strongest on the team.
Hey, ja, was mit mir?
He was hardly breaking a sweat in there. I think we should have faith in his abilities. As much as I hate sitting around, if even Shiki Taisho can't get back in, there's not much we can do right now. Well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna think about my song. Shiki Taisho, you want to listen to some new music?
I'd love to. But my mind is restless.
But you're just a piece of paper. Are you really more restless than we are?
Trust me when I say that I'm well aware of the risks you're taking to help me. The experiences, battles, and injuries you've gone through in the domain are all my responsibility.
Us Liyue folk are all about maintaining a tranquil mind. Things will only get worse if you let frustration take a hold of you. But there are some things in life that resist the more you try to repress them, that make for freedom the more you try to tie them down. That's the kind of tenacity that gets me fired up.
You're talking about things like rock and roll, right?
Right on! It's powerful yet flexible, with a stubbornness that never surrenders to the challenges ahead.
I see. Then let us wait for the opportune moment together, Miss Shin.
Now
Xinyan.
that's more like it. Well, Traveler, if you got other matters to attend to, let's split up for the meantime. We can rendezvous somewhere close by when the domain is open again.
Okay, dann ist der nächste Tor später offen in einem Tag. Wow. Okay, das ist eine richtig wie eine Quest aufgebaut. Interessant. Also ich würde sagen, wir machen hier einen Cut. Das war so die Einführung in Labyrinthkrieger. In 2 Tagen verfügbar. In 5, in 8, in 10. In 8. Okay, okay. Das ist eine Beschreibung, schätze ich. Gibt es ja ein paar Sachen, die wir noch farmen können. Oh, wir können Schließpart der Taisho ab und dann können wir Xinyan einladen. Und Aktionshändler, sehr wichtig. Wir wollen natürlich die limitierte Ware. Aber die Krone auch. Nach 5 Tagen verfügbar. No. Ich habe mir erstmal die Krone geholt. Da haben wir das erstmal erledigt. Hier gibt es auch viel Mora und ein paar Anleitungen von Inazuma. Schriftrollen und Helden der Weisheit. Aber ich bin ja schon gespannt, wie viele wir davon eintauschen können. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen, die mystische Onmyou-Kammer. Und ja, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal.